Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Detroit Tigers and the San Diego Padres. Interleague baseball comes your way next. Chris Paddock will be the man on the mound for the Friars. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Striding in, Jacoby Jones, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Detroit, the center fielder, Jacoby.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And the pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate now, Nico Goodrum. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home.
Yep, that ball went out.
Very nice afternoon, high skies and 77 degrees at game time. The 2-0 on the way.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Popped him up. Hosmer moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Next for the Tigers, Miguel Cabrera. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers, and now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Matthew Boyd, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Ball 1. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Tatis leads off second with nobody out. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Again, a 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting third. The third baseman.
Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's out.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another 1-2 delivery.
Ball 2.
Skied into straightaway right. Reyes will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Batting fourth. The first baseman. Eric Hosmer.
Into the box now, Eric Hosmer. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Ready with the 1-1.
Ball, that's 2.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike two.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Padres leave one. We are still scoreless. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Kristen Stewart.
The left fielder, number 14.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Stewart playing here in his age 26 season. He's a second-year big leaguer. 2-0 to the Tigers left fielder. And that's in there, 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
The pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Next up for Detroit, Jonathan Scope, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
From the belt, the pitch. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. A runner at first with no outs here. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Hit down the third base line. From the belt, the pitch. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hit the other way out toward right field. Myers is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Stepping up now, Jeimer Candelario. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. As a look, now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Lifted the other way out to left center. There to pull it in, Lagares, and there are 2 away now. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the catcher, Austin Romine. From the stretch. Check swing, called strike, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Romine playing here in his age 31 season. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Tigers leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. So here's Will Myers.
Leading up for the Padres, the right fielder, Will Myers.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
Myers awaiting the 1-0.
Hey! Oh, that's off the plate.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch.
3-2.
On deck, there's Jurickson Profar. Now the payoff pitch home. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Reyes is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
The second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. Now here's the pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Scope dives. What a stop. Got him.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
Digging in, Francisco Mejia will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Boyd has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Down the first baseline. Cabrera's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in, Victor Reyes. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Victor Reyes.
The pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Late square, and this is popped up. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Matthew Boyd.
Into the box now, Matthew Boyd. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Up next to the Tigers.
In now, Jacoby Jones. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's set. Here it comes.
Oh, up there.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike one. And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter. Third inning, no score to this point. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. First and second now, 1 man out. One and 1 the count now. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Myers is under it. 2 gone. And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Number 14.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Comes set, the 0-1. This one's flared toward left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game.
Dan, from a pitcher's standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Here's Jonathan Scope now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
And that's on the outside corner. 1-2. 3 runs already home here. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Great job right there. Scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
Again, he sends it out of play. Fouled away. The 1-2.
Ball that's outside.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
The 2-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
The 2-2 one more time. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Myers is under it, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Tigers 3 and the Padres nothing. Stepping into the box, Juan Lagares. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Jones comes on now, and he has it 1 down. So here now's the pitcher, Chris Paddock. Now here it comes.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So coming to the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. Second shot now. He doubled to start out the home first.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat. An opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
0-1 the count. Now here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
No doubt, this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And that ends the inning. 1 left for San Diego. They trail it here 3-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for Detroit.
New inning set to get underway. The next batter, Jamer Candelario. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. In there, and it's 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. After it is Myers. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Austin Romine. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's off the plate.
3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0.
3 balls.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
And that's over. 3-1. 1 out, nobody on. There's ball 4.
The batter, the right fielder.
At the plate, Victor Reyes. Here comes the first pitch. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a bunt attempt, but he missed it. Strike 1.
Trying to make something happen there with a drag bunt. Couldn't get it down, but I like that he waited a pitch to give it a try. Sometimes that will back the defense up a bit if they're anticipating it on the first pitch of an AB.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Ball and 2 strikes now. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Now here's the Detroit pitcher, Matthew Boyd. He successfully laid down a sacked bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sack bunt perfectly.
He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Detroit. They lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Manny Machado, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The third baseman, Manny Machado.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0 misses off the plate. A bouncer up the middle, reined in, a bare hand for 1, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Ready for another chance? Will Myers comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Jurickson Profar as he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. The 1-1. Pops this one up. Cabrera has room in foul territory, and that's the 3rd out. Padres leave 1, still down 3-0. Jacoby Jones the next to hit. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jacoby Jones.
First pitch on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Liner toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time, and it allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Matt Strom, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Into the box, Nico Goodrum. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fastball well outside. Strom, a 6'3" left-hander. He was a 21st round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. A runner at second, nobody out. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Danger looms on deck here in the person of Miguel Cabrera. Hit out towards second. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
And that's in there for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Ready on 1-2. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Now batting.
One out now here in the Tiger 5th inning, and that means Kristen Stewart will dig in at the plate. He's set, and the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Runners are at first and third, one away. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Into the corner and slicing foul. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Tigers strand a pair, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading up for the Padres.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Riding in once again, Francisco Mejia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Count still at 1-2. Now the pitch. Now pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
The pitcher, number 55.
Brian Dozier will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Low for ball 1. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He's totaled 13 base hits in 33 at-bats. He's also hit 3 home runs. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Two balls and a strike to Dozier. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Dozier is quickly approaching 200 career homers, looking to inch closer here. Now the 2-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. On the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And he is in there with their first run, and it's cut to 3-1 now.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Here's the first pitch to him. Circle change there, called strike 1. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. A 1 pitch on its way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runners on first with 1 down. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
To the plate now, Tommy Pham, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Strike taken up in the zone. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Here's Manny Machado now, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Good curveball. Strike 2. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And a relay home. And not in time as the run scores.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
1-2. Here it is. Slow little grounder left side. He'll go to Scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. The 3 of us are back with more following this. Luis Perdomo takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Padres, number 61, Luis Perdomo.
At the plate, Jeimer Candelario. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Here comes the first pitch. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Nope.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
So now to the plate, Austin Romine. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Perdomo, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his fourth season as a major league player. Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike one.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
The Tigers, the right fielder, Victor Reyes.
Stepping up to the plate, Victor Reyes. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Pitch on the way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Tigers lead it 3-2. David McKay enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 62, David McKay.
Stepping into the box, Will Myers, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Will Myers.
First delivery to him on the way. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. Here's the 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jones is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. So with one gone in the inning, here's Jurickson Profar. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball one. The 1-0 home is a fastball down below the knees. Bases are empty, one man out. Two balls and a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3. Francisco Mejia will be next. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. Swing, strike two.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
the payoff pitch home. A shot down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Now batting, the catcher.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Runner at first here, one man out. 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
He's running. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. He's running again. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Balls hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get the third.
Here's Juan Lagares.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
To second for one. Throw to Cabrera for an inning-ending double play. One left for San Diego. Still a 3-2 ball game. Cameron Maben is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Cameron Maben.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Myers is after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Up next for the Tigers.
So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Jacoby Jones. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
Boy, right down the middle for strike 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pham will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Nico Goodrum.
Digging in once again, Nico Goodrum. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung right over the splitter there. 0-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down to the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pham is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they still lead it 3-2. Brian Garcia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 33, Brian Garcia.
Greg Garcia will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Greg Garcia.
Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. 0-1 count and the pitch.
Look out, 1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Line drive to left. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. From the stretch.
Ball, that's off the plate. One and one.
1-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
In now, Tommy Pham, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Three and 1 to the Padres left fielder.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll dive back in safely. He's set. Here it comes. Strike taken. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2.
Inside, ball 1.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Ready with the 1-2.
That's the ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. As he arrives at second without a play, as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
The right fielder, number 4.
At the plate, Will Myers. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Ball even at 2-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Myers puts a good swing on it. This one's carrying well to left. And this will kick off the base of the wall. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. He scores. And it's now 5-3.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, dear. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
John Schreiber takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
John Schreiber.
Jurickson Profar digs in next. In the dirt, and now let's see. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Schreiber playing here in his age 26 season. He was selected in the 15th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Reyes is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors, and 1 man left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Padres 5 and the Tigers 3. Emilio Pagan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A 1 pitch on its way. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kristen Stewart. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Fouled off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit softly down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
1 out, nobody on. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Schoop. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
The 2-0.
Hey.
Swing hard liner to left center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Up next for the Tigers, the third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and into bat next it'll be Jamer Candelario. From the stretch.
That's out. That's ball 2.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The 2-0 on the way. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Great job of doubling up with the fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. A Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
At the plate, Austin Romine, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 2 down, runners at first and second. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Padres lead it 5-3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Now in the box, Francisco Mejia.
Francisco Mejia.
Here comes the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and this is taken in for out number 1.
The center fielder.
So 1 man gone for the Friars in their half of the 8th, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares. First offering on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Sent out to straightaway center field. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Trent Grisham will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2, Trent Grisham.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Popped up, and no one will get this one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Padres down in order as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Kirby Yates comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
For the Padres, number 39, Kirby Yates.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Victor Reyes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Yates, a 5'10" right-hander. He was taken in the 26th round back in 2005.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Jordy Mercer will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Mercer.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Now the 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. The 1-2. Grounded to third. Machado is there. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jacoby Jones. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch on its way. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. And now this crowd, estimated at around 26,000 fans, comes to their feet. Softly hit here to the left side. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The San Diego Padres jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Luis Perdomo is credited with the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Tigers, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base.